An aircraft carrier is currently under construction in the United States that's expected to be better than the latest Gerald Ford. This new ship is equipped with the most advanced microwave weaponry, which even outperforms lasers. The project has involved the top engineering minds from around the world, so this weapon is sure to be astonishing. The next-generation aircraft carrier will be the largest, heaviest, and most powerful ever built, capable of accommodating 100 sixth-generation fighter jets, some of which resemble futuristic planes from the movies. The vessel's purpose is to establish dominance in any maritime environment and effectively combat any adversary. An encounter with this ship would result in instant annihilation unless one manages to get away quickly. The construction of this new vessel, called the USS Enterprise, serves as a testament to the United States' technological superiority over its adversaries. The name itself is also significant as it pays homage to the first nuclear-powered aircraft carrier of the same name, commissioned in 1961. So what surprises does this new ship have in store? The USS Enterprise belongs to the new Ford class of ships and represents a new era in aircraft carrier development, soon to be proudly serving as the flagship of the U.S. Navy. Its development closely aligns with its predecessor, the Gerald Ford, as the Enterprise carries on its legacy. In 2020, Huntington Ingalls Industries commenced construction after securing the contract from the U.S. Department of Defense. Currently, the majority of systems have already undergone testing, and we can expect to witness the completed ship by the end of 2023 as it enters the final testing phase. According to the plans, the Enterprise will be ready to navigate the oceans by 2025, proudly showcasing its undeniable power. The ship's most notable feature is its cutting-edge microwave weaponry. This advanced technology utilizes powerful microwaves that can be directed towards targets. The best microwave weaponry at the moment is known as HPEM. This system is able to generate and direct potent microwave pulses towards airborne threats. Such an attack can cause damage to the target structure and disable electronic systems, including computers, communication devices, and other similar equipment. The HPEM system installed on the Enterprise is capable of neutralizing drones, supersonic missiles, and even aircraft. One significant advantage of this weapon is the wide dispersion of these microwave waves, eliminating the need for pinpoint accuracy. Moreover, the aircraft carrier boasts 4 such installations, creating an impressive defensive dome with an astounding 5-mile diameter. Anything that enters this zone, be it a projectile or a drone, will be immediately obliterated. The HPEM system works in tandem with long-range laser weapons, which act as a sniper rifle to strike enemies up to 13 miles away. Meanwhile, the microwave generator acts as an impregnable barrier that annihilates anything that gets too close to the ship. It's worth noting that the installation's power consumption is substantial. However, this poses no challenge for an aircraft carrier powered by 2 nuclear reactors, each the size of an Abrams tank. Gigantic ships like these consume more than 120 tons of water per hour for cooling purposes. Just imagine how much energy they generate. But no need to imagine, because I'll tell you, it's a staggering 1,100 megawatts. That's enough to power all of Washington, D.C. and surrounding towns. The reactors are situated inside the vessel's hull and consist of several nuclear compartments housing the reactor blocks. A team of 16 personnel keeps a close eye on the installation because nobody wants to risk a nuclear explosion on board. The reactor's fuel is composed of enriched uranium-235 and plutonium-239, materials capable of producing energy for up to 30 years. For comparison, the Ford-class carriers have a lifespan of 25 years, making this new innovation even longer lasting. Nearly all the power generated by the reactor is utilized to propel the massive ship through a colossal engine. Unlike older aircraft carriers that relied on steam turbine systems, the Enterprise employs electric propulsion with a direct drive configuration. This enhances energy efficiency as the electric motors draw power directly from the nuclear reactors. As a result, the aircraft carrier can achieve a remarkable speed of 37 miles per hour, surpassing the Ford-class carriers by 3 miles per hour. Doesn't sound like much, but it's enough to be called the fastest carrier in the world. Alongside these advancements, the Enterprise also has electric systems that significantly reduce the crew size thanks to automation, as well as improve aircraft launch capabilities. Among the impressive array of 100 advanced fighters on board, There's one aircraft whose name you already know. The NGAD, a 6th-generation fighter that generates virtually no sonic boom during supersonic flight. It's no louder than the closing of a car door. Despite this, it's still incredibly fast. Even when flying at 1,700 miles per hour, it maintains such a low acoustic signature that it can easily go unnoticed in the sky. Plus, it's equipped with highly advanced stealth technology, rendering it practically undetectable by radar systems. The standout weapon for this aircraft is a truly unique projectile called the LRAM, or Long Range Air-to-Air Missile. A joint effort by Raytheon and Boeing, it has one distinguishing feature: an additional stage in its structure. At a predetermined stage of its flight, this stage detaches, propelling the missile to unfathomable speeds while allowing it to execute agile maneuvers. No air defense system can prevent the destruction brought by this formidable weapon. The missile's strike range is even farther than that of the renowned AIM-120, currently reaching an astonishing 118 miles. Equipped with an explosive warhead, it can obliterate any airborne target. Its sleek, elongated design seamlessly complements the NGAD without compromising its velocity. Perhaps most notably, this new fighter aircraft is entirely unmanned, yet still capable of executing a wide array of combat missions. Commanded by onboard artificial intelligence, the NGAD's computer receives data from surrounding radars, effectively transforming the U.S. aircraft carrier, the Enterprise, into a central command hub for a fleet of unmanned fighters armed with lethal missiles. It's highly unlikely that any adversaries would dare to engage in combat against such a formidable force. However, it should be noted that the price of the aircraft carrier is simply staggering at a whopping $19 billion. By comparison, the Gerald Ford cost $13 billion. However, the price tag is justified by its impressive cutting-edge features. For instance, it boasts radio frequency analyzers with multiple antennas for receiving radio signals. Their primary purpose is to detect an enemy aircraft's radio communications to prevent the enemy from effectively engaging in combat. In addition, specially designed radio frequency jammers allow the ship to suppress enemy radar, effectively concealing its presence just as effectively as a stealth coating would. The Enterprise is also equipped with a dozen dedicated reconnaissance drones that can fly within a 19-mile radius of the ship and provide continuous surveillance of the surrounding areas. Not bad, huh? All of these advanced technologies, along with a fleet of 100 6th-generation aircraft, are made possible thanks to the vessel's incredible size. At 1,115 by 263 feet, the Enterprise is the largest of its kind in the world. Despite its massive size, the developers were able to improve upon the maneuverability to make it better than the Ford-class carriers. The ships can navigate storms and enormous waves at full speed, covering distances that are far beyond the reach of others. While underway, the carrier can effectively operate its microwave weaponry using automatic targeting guided by artificial intelligence, neutralizing the enemy before they even realize that this colossal flagship is nearby. With 2 nuclear reactors supplying all the weapon systems with energy, 6th-generation fighters on board, the world's most powerful engine capable of powering an entire city, and state-of-the-art defense systems, the Enterprise is truly a formidable weapon. The only adversary who can oppose the U.S. is China, which is rapidly increasing its power while making 5th and 6th-generation aircraft that can fly at a speed of 1,500 miles per hour while carrying nuclear bombs. China also has ships and submarines that are controlled by autopilot and armed with possibly the world's fastest missiles. The country even has space troops with their own satellites who can interfere with coastal defense and warning systems from 236 miles above the Earth. Relations between the U.S. and China have recently begun to sour, and it's because of this tension that America has decided to create the most technologically advanced ship in the world. Considering that their opponents are only in the testing phases of their tech, while the United States is setting world records in shipbuilding, it looks like nothing will be able to face down the Enterprise in the near future. Even the General Ford itself, which was up until recently considered the best, can't compete, because the Enterprise is on a whole new level of military might. And on that note, our videos come to an end. Thanks for watching. Subscribe to the channel, click the bell, and leave your opinion about the video in the comments. We wish you all a great day, and see you soon.